For the last part of the presentation, I talk a little bit about how to improve on your strength, which is the most important part of the presentation because this is what we want to get better at. So I like to burst another myth, which is something that we hear quite often as well. When we are good at something, people tend to say, just do what you're good at and you don't need to improve because you are already good at it. Don't spend too much time on the things that you're good at. You should be spending more time on your weaknesses because what you're good at, you're already good at it. And this is a myth because of this reason. So I know that we are all familiar with the concept of fixed mindset and growth mindset, but I want to share this slide with you to jog your memory a little bit. So firstly, our talent, ability, and intelligence are not fixed, and it can be developed through effort and practice. And yes, this means even if you are already good at something, you can still get better at it. We can also find inspiration from other people who are doing well and share some of our strengths. So if you think that you are really good at public speaking, think about other people who are even better than you at public speaking and learn from them and try to understand what they are doing. Or if you think you are good at planning and organizing, look for other role models who are better than you at planning and learn from them. And you can do this in your own work life, like maybe look at people. Like usually I know that program managers are really good at planning and organizing. Like try and learn from them how they plan their program and things like that, and how they execute the quarterly goals and how they put together like OKR and things like that. And there are many ways that you can learn from these people when you identify who is better than you in the skills that you're already good at. So when it comes to improving your strength, my recommendation on a general scheme of things is to spend 80% on improving your strength and 20% on improving your weaknesses. And usually people do it the other way around. Like they spend 80% on improving your weaknesses and 20% on improving their strength, or 100 and 0. So my recommendation is to spend 80% on improving your strength and 20% on improving your weaknesses. However, this is not a hard and fast rule. So if you do have a weakness that is stopping you from being efficient in your role, then you need to address that first. But in a general scheme of things, if you have to pick between like what you want to spend the most time on, then I would recommend 80% on improving your weakness, improving your strength. And how do we do that? So you can gain or improve the skill in your everyday work by taking classes, which is the traditional way of learning new skill, or finding a mentor or a role model from whom you can model from, or doing regular training. You can also develop a horizontally related skill. So going back to my previous example of public speaking skill, if you think you are good at public speaking, another thing, something that you might want to do might be to take up writing, because public speaking and writing are the two skills that belong to the umbrella skill of communication. So by developing a horizontally related skill, it helps you to accelerate your career, and it helps you to get better in one umbrella skill much faster. And last but not least, the best way to improve is to teach someone. So if you feel like there's something that you're good at and someone needs a bit of help in that area, then you could be their mentor in terms of like giving value back to them, but also teaching them, and you can get better at that skill as well. I truly believe that learning different skills and also improving the one that you already have can help you succeed in your work and stand out from the crowd. If you only focus on what you are not good at, then you may get better at it, but you will still be an average person. Whereas if you focus on something that you are good at and you get better and better at that skill, then it will help you stand out from the crowd, because you will be known for that particular skill or something that you are really good at and exceptionally good at. And working on this ability can help you be more productive and confident in whatever that you plan to do in your